Hey everyone, welcome back to Dreamspire. My friends, I know life can sometimes feel unbearably heavy. You may be sitting there right now with a heart full of disappointment, a mind clouded by doubt, and a soul tired of fighting. You may feel invisible, unworthy, forgotten, or even broken. And no matter how deep the pain, the human spirit has an unstoppable ability to rise again. You are stronger than you think, and you carry inside you the power to turn your pain into your greatest victory. There are moments in life when it feels like the world has turned its back on you. People walk away, doors slam shut, and the path you dreamed of seems blocked forever. In those moments, you may ask yourself, why me? Why do I suffer like this? Why is life so unfair? But let me remind you, diamonds are formed under pressure. Gold is refined in fire, and the strongest souls are built in the furnace of struggle. Maybe life is not punishing you, maybe it is preparing you. Maybe this season of pain is not the end of your dreams, but the foundation of something greater than you could imagine. Think about this. Every scar you carry is proof that you survived. Every time you fell and got back up, you became stronger. Every rejection, every heartbreak, every failure was not wasted. It was shaping you, molding you, teaching you, and preparing you for the very destiny you are meant to walk into. You may feel like you are at rock bottom, but do you know what's beautiful about rock bottom? There is nowhere lower to go. The only direction left is up, and sometimes the only way to discover your strength is to be forced to climb. I know what it feels like to wake up and not want to try again. I know what it feels like to give everything and still fall short. I know what it feels like to watch others move forward while you remain stuck in the same pain. But here's the truth. Your current condition is not your permanent conclusion. You may be delayed, but you are not denied. You may be tired, but you are not finished. You may be wounded, but you are not defeated. Inside you, there is a fire that no amount of failure can extinguish, a strength that no storm can destroy, and a purpose that no one can steal. You were created for more than giving up. You were created to rise, to overcome, to inspire, and to win. The world needs you. Yes, you. Not a perfect version of you, not the version that never falls, but the real you, the one who struggles, the one who doubts, the one who still chooses to keep going despite the pain. Somewhere out there, there is someone who will one day say, because of you, I didn't give up. Your courage will give them hope, your survival will give them strength, and your comeback will give them belief. Think of all the great men and women who changed the world. They were not spared from hardship. They did not live pain-free lives. Nelson Mandela spent 27 years in prison before becoming a symbol of freedom. Oprah Winfrey was told she wasn't fit for television, yet she became a global voice of inspiration. Thomas Edison failed thousands of times before giving us the light bulb. These people were not extraordinary because life was easy for them. They were extraordinary because they refused to surrender. Their struggles became their strength, and their failures became their fuel. Why can't that be you? Why can't your story be the next testimony of resilience, courage, and victory? You may say, but I've lost too much. I've failed too many times. I don't have the strength anymore. And to that I say, you don't need to feel strong to be strong. You don't need to feel ready to take the next step. Courage is not about having no fear. It is about moving forward in spite of it. Even small steps matter. Even crawling forward matters. Progress is progress no matter how slow. And every step you take is proof that you are still alive, still fighting, and still moving forward. Do not let the pain of your past become the prison of your future. Do not let yesterday's disappointments blind you to tomorrow's possibilities. Stop rereading the chapters of failure as if they define the whole book of your life. Close the page. Turn it. Begin again. You are not your mistakes. You are not your failures. You are not your pain. You are the comeback story in the making, the miracle in progress, the warrior who refuses to quit. I want you to imagine the day that you will look back at this very moment and say, that was the turning point. That was the day I decided to rise again. Imagine the future version of yourself who is stronger, wiser, happier, and more successful, thanking you for not giving up today. That future exists, but it depends on the decision you make right now. Will you surrender, or will you rise? Will you give up, or will you fight back? Will you let pain define you, or will you let it refine you? Every storm eventually runs out of rain. Every night eventually gives way to dawn, and every broken heart eventually finds healing. Your pain will not last forever, but the strength you gain from surviving it will. Do not let this season convince you that you are finished. You are only in the middle of your story. The best chapters are still ahead. There is a flame inside you. It may feel small, it may feel weak, but if you guard it, if you feed it with belief, if you protect it with persistence, it will grow into a fire that lights up not only your path, but also the path of those who follow you. Do not underestimate the power of belief. It can carry you through storms, through failures, through rejection, and through fear. And once you choose to believe in yourself, no force on earth can stop you. So today, I challenge you, make a choice. Not tomorrow, not someday, but today. Choose to rise. Choose to fight. Choose to see your pain as preparation and your struggle as strength. Choose to believe that your life is bigger than this moment. Your purpose is greater than this setback, and your story is far from over. If you can breathe, you can believe. If you can stand, you can step. And if you can step, you can move forward. And if you can move forward, you can change everything. Dreamspire exists for this reason, to remind you that even when life feels impossible, you still have the power to rise, to dream again, and to inspire others by your journey. You may be disheartened today, but tomorrow you could be the very voice that lifts someone else. You may be hurting now, but your healing could be the light that leads someone out of darkness. You may be broken, but brokenness is only the stage before rebuilding stronger. Do not quit. Do not surrender. Do not give up on yourself, because you were not born to give up. You were born to overcome. You were born to rise. You were born to inspire. You were born to win. Your story is still being written, and the best is yet to come. Rise again. Fight again. Believe again. Your life is not over. Your dreams are not dead, and your future is brighter than your pain. Keep moving forward. Keep believing. Keep fighting. The world is waiting for your comeback, and I promise you, it will be worth it.